take it one day at a time. So every Saturday is the Super Bowl to us, you know. But being from around here and watching the Husky-Oregon rivalry, it was a little exciting to get out there, you know.
I don't know if you guys saw them stomping on our O, singing a song before the game that kind of fired us up, and we just want to come out and compete and stop them. So
every week's a rivalry for us, so we get excited about that. You shrug your shoulders, but I'll tell you what, our formula for success has worked every single time. So maybe more people should look at it like we do. If you don't give the utmost respect to your opponent, I don't care who you play, whether you're playing Washington State, Oregon State, Stanford, USC. I've never understood the concept. Let's circle 2 nights and say, hey, let's beat Washington, let's beat Oregon State. We go 2-10. I'm not going to be sitting here next year. I'll tell you that right now.
They definitely were talking a lot. Personal fouls came into play today, and we just got to learn to keep our heads up and not get into that battle.
I think we had a really good week of practice and we prepared well, and that just kind of made everyone very comfortable.
I'm very happy about our secondary. Somebody asked me that earlier. We're keeping the ball in front of us. We're not giving up explosion plays.
Teams are showing well, so I'm very pleased. I think it's not since 2002. We've had 6 teams in the top 25. I'm not sure this late in the season. I think that's pretty good. So hopefully with the caliber play, coaches that we've got, and every game being televised, we're going to have to see them. I think that's all combined to make a difference.
How much energy does it infuse into your group when someone picks one and brings it back for 6 like Avery did?
A lot. It just, we need to get a piece of them, rubs off, everyone wants to get more and more picks, and it's great though. It's like a lot of energy just coming together.
Practice how we play, so we always been getting picks in practice. We love catching the ball. We love running with it, so if we get the ball in our hands, we're going to try and go home with it. And we just out there trying to make plays, so I like the way that the secondary is playing.
Coach, I'm over here from the islands, doing a story on the Island Boys. I wonder if you could maybe talk about what they bring to the teams.
They bring a lot. First off, macadamia nuts. Just somehow in our office, macadamia nuts keep showing up all the time. From Mrs. Mariota, Mona Greg's family, the Forrest family.
They had one 15-yard run, and they had a 28-yard pass. So they had one explosion play in 70-something plays. So I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll take that every week. Yeah. 2 4th down stops and continue to play pretty good red zone defense.
we just got to be disciplined. We got to set the edge, have our outside guys contain them. That's probably just on our part.
Why was it so easy for you guys to shoot the gap sometimes? I mean, you guys a couple times came uncontested to the quarterback. What was anything schematically that you guys did differently?
No, we were just trying to get penetration, just a little more upfield than usual.
Steve Sarkisian is a good friend of mine. I don't understand the hatred. I don't hate Sark. I don't hate Mike Riley. I know people get mad when I say that, but how can you hate Mike Riley? I don't hate him. How can you hate Steve Sarkisian? I don't hate him. We're going to compete our tails off when we get an opportunity to go against those guys. But we don't get caught up in that because everybody better get our utmost attention. Because if you don't, you're going to get knocked off. And we point that out to our teams all the time. Look at teams that lost so far this year because maybe they didn't give that opponent that they were playing that rivalry sort of tag. So every game we play is a rivalry game. It works for us, and we'll continue to do it.
He's at most games, right?
That's
at every game. Home and away?
Home and away. It's been that way since I was 4 years old.
Well, what I see happening across the conference is investment in facilities and fan amenities, obviously coaching staff, student-athlete support, and all of our schools are focused on having athletics be self-supporting. And for those schools that have had to rely on the university for meaning offense, I think that's all helpful.
You do get a break here. Do you feel like maybe it's a good time to rest up, heal up, those kind of things?
Nah, this is an improvement week. Like, we need to go back to fundamentals and really improve. So I see this as an improvement week more than like a bye week.
We're 6-0. We're bowl eligible, and we will continue to pound in them that we control 3 things: our preparation, our effort, and our attitude.
We pride ourselves on our preparation. 3 things we control is our preparation, our effort, and our attitude. That's not in anybody's hands. It's an art. This group does a great job of understanding the game plan that the coaches put in on Mondays and really are practicing at a high level. And what you're seeing on Saturday is a culmination of a week of work. I think our guys understand that. We play well on Saturday. It's not by happenstance. It wasn't. We just showed up today and hey, the ball kind of bounced our way. Is that luck favors a prepared mind. We talk about that all the time. You make your own good luck. That's what we do.
It's worth it to be the best secondary in the country. I really like the way the players are pulling it off. We're getting turnovers pretty much in every game, and it's just incredible. So, I know people were probably down us towards the beginning, but they can see that we're for real. And we didn't have to prove that to anybody. We know how good we are. We know how good we can be.
It's just fun being out there and helping the team, whether it's blocking down the field for D'Anthony and Kenjon or catching balls on third down. It's all good stuff.
You're now number 6 all-time on the Oregon rushing list, and you may not be aware of this because your dad wasn't aware of it when we talked to him before the game. You're the only player in Oregon history to have 2 touchdown runs of over 80 yards. But what does that mean to you, being part of the history books at the University of Oregon?
My name will be here forever until somebody breaks it. I'm happy about it, I guess, yes.
We got a lot of guys that and Marcus making really good decisions, and not always having to have a go-to guy. I think when you can spread it out, it makes you really difficult to defend because everybody's got an opportunity to score, and you got to cover the entire field. And I think it puts defenses on islands at times, and when that happens, big plays are going to happen just because we're getting speed and space, and that's what we're trying to do.
Do you think this year you might set a new record as far as defensive scoring?
That would be nice. I'd be very happy if we did. We should already have that record. But I'll take what we have. I love our guys. They come to work every day. Sometimes they make my head explode, but for the most part, and sometimes they do make my head explode but for the most part, I love them, and they've done everything we've asked them to do.